guys, mko fiti? My name is Furaha and this is TV47's and our report. I hope all of you are having an amazing day. Najua ni saa 6:35. The day might be hot. It's a very hot day in fact. But I am here to give you a breath of fresh air kiasi, si ndio? Sasa, si tuende kazi. I want to begin with Kilifi. Now, kama ulifikiria drama iko Kilifi was a hit pekee. Hebu listen to this. Things got a little heated in Mambrui Mjanaheri as residents decided they weren't going to let their shoreline ikue shortchanged. With a private investor who locals walistage a very peaceful but very loud protest to stop an alleged illegal land grab. A private investor ni kama aliamua that a public beach inamaanisha huku ni kwangu. Community spokesperson Hassan Shaban anasema hapo ndio watu upata zao za cabbage, and honestly fencing it off ni kama kuprivatize hewa, except wanaongeza tourists ndani. During the maandamano, things got a little spicy. Angry residents decided the new fence poles looked better kwa ground than standing up. They even gave a Makuti barrier a very warm welcome by setting it on fire. The message is very clear. Hapa ni kwetu na hatutoki.
We are not afraid of anybody. Na tuko hapa tuhakikishe hii sehemu hata imiliki. Atoi hii fence yake tumepatia from today up to Sunday. We don't want to see this fence.
Tuko hapa kwa sababu nifahamu fika kwamba watu wanajua ya kwamba hii dunia ama hii Kenya kuna sehemu ambayo ni public area, ambayo hiyo sehemu public area it is belonging to the community. We understand that one. Kama kutakuwa kuna investor atakuja, sisi hatuwezi kumkataa, lakini akigusa land ya public, in public iwe imefanya nini, imeungama. Kama public haiwezi kuungama, huwezi kushika. Tuko hapa baharini, tumezaliwa sisi, ni wazaliwa huku, na tunajua ya kwamba hii bahari tunashukuru imeajiri vijana wengi sana.
I keep on saying what on audacity kunje. Imagine trying to grab public land of all places. You're fencing off public land and you expect people to be very happy with that. Especially in coast. The beach is a home for everyone, especially public beach. If it was private, I'd understand, but public, bana. Anyways, we move from the coast and then we move further inwards to Busia. Now, kama ulikuwa unashangaa kwa nini vibe in Teso North is a little toothy, finally we've gotten the scoop. Turns out, residents in Busia County wamekuwa wakicheza a dangerous game of guess that hub. Because kupata dentist imekuwa kama kutafuta nyama imestick kwa meno na ulimi. During a recent free medical camp at Kocholia, MTC, the doctors from BFL International saw it all from 3-year-olds to 80-year-olds. People showed up with everything from gum disease to jaw swelling because there just aren't enough pros around. Locals wameingia mitini literally. Yani sasa miti ndo dawa. Talk about kienyeji. And while we all love a good home remedy, madaktari wanasema scrubbing your molars with mysterious roots sio poa. The docs are begging residents to get a checkup at least twice a year. And a checkup by a real dentist, sio kamse fulani huko kwa mabushes anakuambia I got this. But honestly, get playing with our health, yeah?
One of the major challenges that we see in the rural areas is that a lot of people don't have access to proper oral health care, and their education or their knowledge in oral health is a bit lacking.
I want to urge our Teso communities not to believe on the traditional herbal medicine when they hear of any tooth problems.
So what I aim to do is to bring an increased level of dental intelligence to the community by teaching them, reviewing with them, and helping them to level up their oral health knowledge.
Honestly, I wouldn't blame them, Jew. Again, they're not really, most of them aren't really exposed to this. So I'm glad that this is happening now that on a Jew, and I know many of them will get relief from these services. Probably, at least I hope that they will take better care of themselves, yeah? Sasa nataka tu rudi Nairobi, where I am currently at. Now, attention all passengers. Nairobi's finest just cracked the case. Security teams at JKA have proved once again that they have a very sharp eye for fashion and fraud. Officers intercepted a parcel bound for the Philippines that was supposed to contain handmade bags and clothes, but instead of casual wear, wakapata over 10 million shillings worth of methamphetamine tucked away in the lining. Methamphetamine, bwana, yani meth ile awalami, the one you normally see in movies a lot. We've watched a lot of films where meth is big, people are getting arrested and people are trafficking meth. Well, I guess unaweza sema hizo bags zilikuwa zimebeba. Anyway, your consignment has since been seized and detained as exhibit. Meanwhile, investigations are underway to bring traffickers involved na kuwaweka ndani. They have to be brought. Again, CTU kunje. These games you're playing are very dangerous. Now, how many years in prison does this? What is the sentence for this kind of case? Anyways, we move on to something I find rather interesting. Well, kama uko mali unasema utaprint degree yako kwa kachoche fulani, zima hiyo kitu na ukaribia hapa. The Kenya National Examinations Council is rolling out a new system called TrueSat. All new certificates will come with a shiny new QR code, and it's very simple. If an employer scans the code and sees a green flag, you're good to go. Akiona red flag, well, the conversation kwa boardroom itakuwa very awkward. Accessing this service is fully automated through the eCitizen portal. For local verification, users will be required to pay a fee of 500 shillings per certificate. For international organizations seeking authentication, the cost is set at 2,500 shillings. This digital payment system ensures transparency and it eliminates the need for manual slips. Now, in comparison to the old system, na feeling kama hii system is very different, mase. The verification time is in minutes as opposed to the previous one that could take weeks or sometimes months. For security, this one uses QR codes that are not possible to replicate, accessibility, online portal, badala ya physical checks. Payment is via eCitizen as opposed to bank deposits. Na kama wewe ni current or future ancestor, mbogia NSSF, yani if you finish school before 2023, NEC has digitized all the records onto the portal, allowing you to generate secure digital copies online after the payment is processed. And I'm actually quite happy about how easily and how quickly Kenya is digitizing its services. And hopefully this means that things get better. Sindo? Now, I want to move to the NTSA. Kama ushaijaribu ku get logbook at the NTSA, you know the brief, you know the drill. It normally involves 3 days of standing in line, 4 trips kwa cyber, kufanya photocopy, and praying to the gods of bureaucracy that the system doesn't go down. Ukifikiwa, that is. Now, wadau, that is no more. The NTSA Director, Nashon Kondiwa, aliongea at Seku University and dropped a bombshell. Starting June 10th, the entire process is going digital. That's right. You can now transfer car ownership ukiwa umekaa nyumbani. Director Kondiwa says this will increase efficiency and reduce costs. And I think many people are really happy to hear this. Again, hizo lines zinakuanga ndefu. And then the amount of time, especially kama umerauka asubuhi and you have to go looking for a cyber to print your papers and all that. It takes a while, it takes a long time. And then now unarudi ndani unapata line ingine and you have a lot to do during the day. You normally have to like cut off an entire day just for you to get this service, to be sure that you'll get served in time. And now I am actually happy about this. Anyway, skizeni cholisema just to get it right.
So today I'm happy to launch, or rather to announce that we are going to launch in June 10th. June 10th, 2026. That is around 1 month from today. Electronic vehicle registration certificate, or what we call e-logbook. And what does this mean to Kenyans? It means that we have instant digital issuance. So you will not be walking around to NTSA and queuing to get your logbook. You will have it in your online portal.
Well, that is all for today, guys. My name is Brian Furaha. Na mkumbuke jioni tuko na Daddy Mato on the Now Report at 6:30 p.m. Make sure mko hapa kumsikiza because there's a lot more that he has in store for you. Thank you, and you have yourself a wonderful afternoon. Cheers, guys.